So what do you think of when you think of Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes is a famous detective. He's been written about. It started with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He wrote about this guy throughout history. And he's been made famous through movies, television series. Most recently in the movies was made famous by that guy that plays Tony Stark in the movies there, that Robert Downey Jr. guy. Benedict Cumberbatch plays him in a series on BBC. But the cool thing about Sherlock Holmes in the movies and in the TV series is he handles really difficult cases. And when he gets these difficult cases that nobody can figure out, the police are baffled, they have nowhere to turn, they can't figure things out. And then out of nowhere, he comes up with these elaborate solutions, and just out of left field. Nobody can figure it out. But somehow, Sherlock Holmes figures it out. And you think that he's super awesome and he's superhuman. But the thing is, it's not anything really special that Sherlock Holmes is doing. What he does is he takes the time and he listens, he thinks, he deduces, and he comes up with the solutions that way. See, when you think about it, God gave us 2 ears and 2 eyes, but what we usually use most of the time is the one mouth. We get distracted. And when you think about it, when you're dealing with things, and you're in groups, or you're having a conversation, there are things that inhibit us, that make us distracted too. Whether it be the internet, your phone, noises. You know, right now we're recording outside this little message. You hear the cars traveling by. You know, the people around us, something might catch my eye and distract me from, concentrating on this message. But that's what happens to us too. But so Sherlock Holmes really isn't anything superhuman. He just takes the time to concentrate on what his abilities that God gave us. We've been really working here the last couple of weeks on the mission that God gave us, the Great Commission. And what that was, what God wanted us to do was spread the news about Him. And that's what we really want to work on. What God gave us was a mission. And it's not a mission, it's not impossible. We can do that. And we need to concentrate on that. And we can be something special like Sherlock Holmes and coming up with a solution and figuring out how to do that. See, guys, sometimes we know about Jesus. We are God followers, but sometimes we come to that conflict of our faith and we just don't want to talk about it. We're nervous about talking about it. So hopefully in this message we might find a way, something might strike us to come up with a way to deal with that nervousness and start spreading that message. And sometimes you know about Jesus, but you're just not interested in sharing that faith at all. And I hope something in this message may inspire you this week to start sharing that message. Get interested in your faith and start sharing that. And some of you might be listening to this message this week and you just don't know what to think about Jesus yet. And I hope something in this message this week might inspire you just to get a little more interested in Jesus and start knowing about Him. That's what I want you to think about this in our mission, because it is not impossible.